Dr. Sella here, and here's the two-step approach to eliminating B-gap defenders in 2021. So there's two things you're going to do when defense is aligned with a 2, a 3, or a 4-eye. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to wedge him. You're going to triple team him with a zone dive. So the guard makes a guard call. If he was a 4-eye, the tackle would make a tackle call. Regardless, he's going to get triple teamed. If he's a 3, the center, guard, tackle are going to triple team the 3 technique. The guard is going to step right foot, left foot, put his nose in the V of the neck, slam his hands through the 3, and take 4 in his northbound steps. The center and the tackle are going to put their near knee through the 3's crotch, near hand or forearm through the stomach, and then take 4 in his northbound steps. Whether you do this out of heavy or flex, it's drawn here out of flex. He's going to get his inside knee through the crotch of the first inside linebacker, the linebacker that's most inside of him. Backside guard and tackle are going to scoop. He sprints his belly button through the hip of the center. He sprints his belly button through the hip of the backside guard, which cancels the backside A gap and B gap respectively. The backside receiver cuts off the half to the third player. The A back is going to stay tight to the tackle's right hip, and he is going to block the mic to the free safety. Now, if the backer pops through, he'll two-hand collision the backer, and then the B-back eventually will run it to the wedge and then make it right from there. Quarterback takes the snap, jumps in the gap, points the ball. The B-back runs through the ball, runs into the wedge, and then breaks off the receiver's block. Then the quarterback replaces the cutoff number 2 and eventually the corner so they can't fold back inside while the A-back runs the pitch to occupy those same perimeter people. So that's the first step to eliminating B-gap defenders. Now, what starts to happen is if you start to get issues with this guy that starts jumping and running to the dive, and he starts getting in the way, well then you go mid-triple. Now by mid-triple, you're going to split the receivers out, where they're going to be 4 yards from the sideline with their inside foot up, which likely would change the alignment of that type of a defense. Now what will happen is this A-back will, first of all, let's get to the 3 technique. He's going to get red now, so he definitely can't be right. Here he has to take on a triple team, and here he gets red, so either way, his life's going to suck. Regardless, the A-back is going to hammer step right before the end of the cadence. He's going to hammer step, take 2 diagonal steps. Then on the 4th step, he turns his belly button to the line of scrimmage, takes 3 flat steps, step at 45 degrees. He'll get his inside knee through the crotch of number 3, 1, 2, 3, because now you're using the midline count. So he'll get his left knee through his crotch. Receiver sprints up the field. When he's a yard away from the corner, he'll throw his hands through him because the corner's the deep defender. The tackle guard veer inside. One of them will have the mic. One of them will have the free safety, putting their left knee through the crotch of each. Center and the backside guard cancel the A gaps. So the center is going to put his left knee through the crotch of the 0. He's going to put his right knee through the crotch of the 0, slam their hand through him, and take 4 in his northbound steps, while the backside tackle sprints his belly button through the hip of the backside guard. Backside receiver cuts off. Then what happens is the quarterback's going to take the snap, jump in the backside A gap, point the ball. It's the B's ball. He's going to run through the ball, and then he's going to bend out the guard's right hip and get vertical and score. If the 3 technique cancels the B, quarterback replaces him and scores. If the 5 technique cancels the Q, he's going to stop his feet, flick the ball to the A-back coming around. He hammer steps, takes 2 diagonal steps, and turns it up. So that is the 2 steps to eliminating B-gap defenders in 2021. And if you want to become a client, give me a call.